Hello, comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I'm your host, Bill Miller. This is my 300 subs support video contest that I'm entering for Pages, Films, and Plastics. A little bit about the contest. You have to be at least 18 years old. I barely qualify. You must be a you must have a U.S. residence. I qualified there as well. And what Angel from Pages, Films, and Plastics wants you to do is 3 things. Number 1, if you could give Batman 1 superpower, what would it be? Number 2, if you could take away 2 superpowers from Superman, which would they be? And number 3, what 2 superpowers would you like to have and why? So let's start with number 1. This guy. So if I had 1 superpower that I could give to Batman, it would be the ability to fly. He's Batman. Bats should be able to fly, and his wings have been clipped long enough. Let him be free. Let him fly just like a bat. Number 2, which 2 superpowers would you take away from this guy, Superman? The 2 superpowers I would take away would be number 1, his ability to leap tall buildings in a single bound. He can already fly, so why does he need to leap? It's kind of like the Hulk can leap, so he doesn't need to fly. If Superman can fly, I don't really think he needs to leap. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And number 2, I would take away his super speed. That's like Flash's only gig. It feels like Superman having super speed kind of diminishes the Flash. And I think having him be the only one in the universe, or at least DC universe, that has super speed makes his power much more special. I think Superman having it kind of relegates it to a superpower that isn't quite as special as it could be. And lastly, what 2 superpowers would I like to have and why? I would like the power of flight. I've had dreams many times, and I'm sure most of us have, about being able to fly. Not flying like Superman, more flying like I'd flap my arms and I just rise up into the air, kind of like a helicopter, hovering, but flight of sorts. And it was magical. And ultimately, I would wake up, realize that it wasn't true, and it would ruin the whole rest of my day. So the ability to fly would be number 1. The second one would be time travel. That way I could go back in history and try to right the injustices, and psych! I would go into the future, I would find out the Powerball numbers, then I would go back into the past, play them, and strike it rich. Are you kidding me? You know how many comics I could buy? I've been filthy my whole life. I'm looking to be filthy rich. And I'd help some people out too. But mainly I would be rich. So those are the 2 superpowers I would want. Oh, comics, gimme, 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 gimme. Go ahead and make sure that you sub up Pages, Films, and Plastics. I will leave the link in the description of this video. He's at 338 subs. Let's get him to 400. Again, thank you for the opportunity, Angel. I appreciate it. And one more thing. Remember, we're taking over the world 1 comic book at a time.